Hi, and welcome to The Gist. The summer months are upon us, and with that comes the opportunity for a less scheduled existence, at least for a short while before everyone gets back to work and school in autumn. Many of us are likely craving some me time this summer, a fairly modern phenomenon born of having more leisure than our ancestors. While leisure is important and wonderful, me time can also be about reflection. We could all benefit from using some of it to take an honest look at who we are and reimagine who we want to be. As I watch my children in their formative years, they're just beginning to develop a sense of who they are, what they want and don't want, what excites them, where they want to go, and what they're prepared to do to get there. I know that they will shapeshift many times over as they grow. It's fascinating to see this more fluid sense of self, which often disappears as we become adults. We get stuck within a defined personality and the labels that we impose on each other. Yet throughout our lives, it's important to stop and question these fixed notions we have of ourselves. If we pay attention to our own minds, we start to see how we hold ourselves back by restricting our sense of identity. It's easy to typecast ourselves or accept how other people see us as the truth. But self inquiry allows us to shake off these limitations and dare to find our true nature. It frees us to live without apology for our choices as long as they don't hurt others, and allows everyone else to do the same. These days, there's much talk of being authentic, but how often do we really practice what we preach? In our quietest moments, we instinctively know what it feels like to just be ourselves and the calm that comes with that. Yet most of us find it very difficult to drop our personas most of the time. We can start by revisiting our younger days and reflect on some of the dreams and ideas we had. They needn't be lofty ambitions. Simple things like hobbies we once pursued can be revived, or places we once yearned to see but were out of reach as children can still be exciting to see in adulthood. But more fundamentally, we can examine our innate qualities and let them shine through. As children, these qualities were more obvious, less obscured by expectation and responsibility. As adults, we take on many roles and duties that are a necessary part of growing into a contributing member of society. But if we can bring our true selves and our true values into everything we do, life as a whole feels more fulfilling. We can approach ups and downs with more grace without the burden of being someone or something we're not. With some reflection, you may discover, for example, that what's most important to you is your career and you want to fervently pursue that. Or conversely, that work is secondary while other priorities like travel, social work, or raising a family are more important for you. Perhaps you're an extrovert who wants to harness your abilities to go out and work with others. Or you're an introvert who thrives most by working alone, bringing your gifts to the world through technology or art. As the prolific author and mythology scholar Joseph Campbell once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is being who you are." So this summer, amidst the vacations, the family gatherings, and the leisure activities, I encourage all of us to carve out space for a different kind of me time, a time for reflection so we can see ourselves more clearly. After all, we spend so much time trying to just be like everybody else. When in this short life will it be time to finally be ourselves? As Oscar Wilde famously said, "You must absolutely be yourself because everybody else is taken." On that note, wishing you a great week ahead. Be well and see you next time on The Gist.